What's good, YouTube? This is Mr. Purple Zero back with another video, and I'm bringing you some live NBA 2K13 demo, first gameplay. Checking out the demo. I'm using Oklahoma City Thunder, and I have to really say I'm really impressed with the game so far. You know, I'm really liking the controls. I'm liking the presentation. As you can see, they're showing the arena right now. It looks like we're actually there at the Miami, Florida, and South Beach. And I'm really liking the game so far. I don't want to jinx it, you know. I think the soundtrack is good. There's a lot of Jay-Z tracks. If you're not a big Jay-Z fan, you know, it may not be for you with the sound, with the tracks, but it's a good mix-up than from last year's tracks. And as you can see, they put in a lot of work with the presentation. I think that's real part, and that's a real key in a part of the game. But you know, it's not all about just presentation. You know, when it gets down to it, it comes down to the controls, and you know, or is it a better game? Is there more things added to it? And I really have to say they did a good job with it, with the mechanics, with the features, not only on offense but on defense also. Like, you can, on offense, there's so many different dribble. I think the better the ball handler you have, the better, the more you know, ability you have on offense to determine on what you want to do with your dribbling, with your ISO motion moves. You know, a person like Durant can change up his shot so much and it's almost unstoppable. I can see him really, not just him, but you know, players with a great dribbling move. Look at the dynamics of the crossover is just insane. I just had to test it out. You know, it's just my first play with it. So if I miss, I miss. You know, don't get ahead of yourself. But I'm really just trying to get the feel of it and how the dribbling. I'm just loving the way that the dribbling is. It's just so crazy. And not only on offense do you have so much control, but on the defensive end you do too. When you put your hands up, you really put your hands up, and they can really hit the ball when they try to pass it. You can really lock down your man on defense. And especially with a person like Russell Westbrook, who can keep up with you step for step, you can really get really crafty on the defensive end playing lockdown defense. Now, when the game gets into the gist of it, when it gets the real game, of course I'll get into more features on, you know, really locking down your opponent. But for now, you can just check it out. Look at this move, back down, fade away, bang bang bang. And the ISO motion moves on offense it's really comes hand to hand with the player. You know, they really went in with the features so far with being able to control on what you want to do, how you want to do it. It's basically on you. If you want to cross him here, step back, spin over here, go ahead, cross him here, step back, spin over here. You really have a lot of control, and I think it's a really good game right now. It's a really good game. I just don't want to get too carried away because it's just a demo. I don't want to get crazy. You know, of course it's going to be gimmicks, of course it's going to be something, but just the way the overall gist of it, of being able to control what you want to do, defending how you want to defend, shifting how you want to shift, stepping up, putting your hands up. I mean, you can put your hands up in 2K12, but when I put my hands up and I seen the pass coming, I'm knocking the pass down. It just gave me the proper. It's the mechanics are just right. They're just right. I don't want to say perfect. I don't want to use that word for anything right now. But I just want to say the mechanics are right. Players are actually getting bumped. You know, and mind you, on this demo, it's probably on Pro, All Pro, whatever it is, but players are still getting bumped going to the basket, and you can feel it. You can feel it. It's not just, you're not just going to the basket and I'm walking through you and I'm just getting an animation dunk. I'm actually getting bumped. I can feel the bump, and that's good. That means the physics are there. The physics are there, and when the physics are there and the gameplay is there, then it's a good game. It's bound to be a good game. Look at this. Durant wide open, swag. Crazy. And the shot when you're shooting is almost, you know, it's somewhat the same, you know. You're releasing at the top of your jump. This clown keeps inviting me. I'm trying to do a commentary. Anyways, you look at that. LeBron takes off, and that's what he does. You know, you got to expect that. You know, you got by a little step and he blows by for the dunk. But you know, you just gotta be able to anticipate where your man's going. And it's not like they don't give you the chance to defend. They give you a chance to defend. You can get on ball steals the right way. Look at the back down hook shot by Ibaka. I mean, you can see that in this game. There's post moves. There's isolation, dribbles, fadeaways, leaners, step backs. The gameplay is insane right now. Just for a demo, just to be getting a first look at it, just the feel of it. I know once most of you, when you download it and you start playing and you start feeling the way you can dribble and move on this court, it's so smooth, and it's just something so good about it. It's just a real good, decent game. Westbrook. When I came down the court with Westbrook, I felt like I was Westbrook. I felt like I was just in total control of the game. I decide what I want to do. I decide how. And Stephalosha, right here, I don't know if you really noticed that just now. You may have to run that back because I didn't really get into it. But I was really about to lock up D-Wade just now with Stephalosha. And I'm talking Stephalosha is just moving with him. I'm talking staying step for step, keeping my hands down, putting my hands up. That's going to be a key feature. But that's something I'm going to get into more when the game actually drops. Because I can feel like you can really lock somebody up on this with this game. Mind you, there's going to be shots that are going to be hit. Crazy shots. But I feel like you can really lock somebody up. And mind you, not just lock somebody up on the defensive end, but on the offensive end. If you're doing the right thing, I feel like you can really take control and go ham. I'm talking putting up major numbers. Woo. Westbrook's fast, but boy, let me tell you, this 2K13 demo is looking good. 2K13 is the wave right now. It's the wave. It's looking good. That's just all I gotta say. I don't want to get carried away, but as you can see, this gameplay, not even just the gameplay, when you play it for yourself, just play it for yourself. The game is looking good, the physics are looking good, the graphics are looking good, the soundtrack is sounding good. Look at that signature skills down at the bottom. People, I don't know, if you don't cop 2K13, I don't know, man. This is Mr. Purple Zero, and I'm a holler.